Did you know there are planets orbiting stars outside the solar system? So if you look up at the stars in the night sky, there's at least one planet orbiting every star on average. And we call these exoplanets to distinguish them from the 8 planets that we have here at home in our solar system. Now, we know this because over the last 25 years or so, we've discovered over 5,000 exoplanets. So we've got a pretty good grasp of these statistics so far. One of the surprising discoveries that we made from studying these alien worlds is that quite a few exoplanets are not coplanar. So we say that they're misaligned. So what that means is that the orbital planes do not line up with the equator of their star. And an example of this misalignment is shown in the artist illustration in the slide next to me. Now, the planets in the solar system are mostly coplanar with the Sun, and whether or not a system is coplanar or misaligned can tell us a lot about the formation history of the system. So for example, if you have a misaligned planet, that might indicate that something violent or chaotic happened in its early history. For example, some interaction with another planet, or maybe a star that caused this misalignment. So in my PhD, I worked on astronomical data from some of the largest telescopes on Earth to try to measure these misalignments for different types of exoplanets, to try to learn about their formation histories. So one of the results from my thesis is that I demonstrated a misalignment of a type of planet called a super-Earth. So this provided some of the first observational constraints of its kind on super-Earth formation. It's a very important result because super-Earths are some of the most common exoplanets in the universe, but we don't really know much about them yet. And most of that is because we don't really have any equivalent planet like that in the solar system. And in another work, I also studied how these misalignments change when you move the planet further from the star. So planets that orbit very close to the star can raise tides on it, just like the moon raises tides on Earth. And for a long time, we've suspected these tides can actually change these misalignments over time. And this might have ended up confusing our interpretation of the origin of these worlds. So in this work, I essentially demonstrated that misalignments in fact do change for more widely separated planets. And this was a massive step towards solving a problem that's been persisting for more than a decade. So overall, my PhD is an important milestone towards placing the solar system in the context of other alien worlds. And there's still so much we don't know, but studying these extraterrestrial planets is another step towards finding out whether the solar system is unique or not. Thank you.